Boshy-washy.
These might look like some delicious tacos, and they are, but they've been made with cockroaches, and I'm about to serve them to some food critics. The only problem is, they have no idea what they're eating. Order up! This video is sponsored by Amazon Prime Video. When I think about the end of the world, which oddly I do quite often, I imagine it will look something like this. Quickly pause. And full disclosure, I didn't film these shots. Big Daddy Amazon did for their new show Fallout. But whoa, look at that! The apocalypse looks mad. The thing that worries me the most isn't gunfighting zombies, getting sand in my shoe, or farting in a lockdown nuclear bunker. The thing that really worries me is the rubbish food. Unfortunately, if the Fallout universe is to be believed, the most available source of protein in the post-apocalypse is going to be giant man-eating bugs. That won't do for me. I want gourmet giant man-eating bugs. Dinner is served. So I want to see whether I can rustle up some high-end, restaurant-quality grub, only using insects.
They don't smell good at all.
And serve it to the harshest critics in the culinary game. Oh, and also my mum, who hates bugs.
Might have to go to the loo and be sick.
But how will they respond when they find out what I've actually been feeding them? We'll get to that. But first, I need to source my ingredients, and they needed to be weird. So I've arrived at a factory, and I think I'm meeting someone about bugs. Hello, I'm here to see a man about some bugs.
How are you?
This is Peter, reptile breeder and all-round creepy-crawly expert.
Come on through.
The bearded dragon baby room 2 and the adult bearded dragon room 2 for the over 18s.
Peter and his team breed all kinds of reptiles that go into pet shops across the country.
We got chameleons.
I'm surprised you can
They just got a lab of that shit?
I was here for a slightly different reason, as I was more interested in the reptile's food.
In we go.
I'm just going to show you the basics, really, of what's going on. And
So what are these?
The brown cricket, black cricket over there, if you want to go round.
Are these normally for reptiles?
These are normally for reptiles.
Are they just flying around?
Yes, they are being used for human consumption.
Today, I'd be picking up all manner of insects and other critters to make my gourmet food of the future, and it looked like I'd come to the right place.
Whoa! There's loads on the floor. There's two behind your feet that are mating. One of them's doing a lot more work than the other. Sounds about right.
Peter had a veritable smorgasbord of ingredients on offer for my upcoming dinner.
So how many rooms are there like this?
I've got 36 of these that just concentrate on cricket, 22 that do locusts.
So in this building, crickets, locusts, mealworms, cockroach.
If I put a bone with meat on, they would strip it overnight.
I have to say, I wasn't feeling particularly hungry as we toured the factory, but Peter was doing his best to convince me otherwise.
So all of it is edible?
It is, yeah.
Do you eat it yourself?
Yeah, crickets. I've eaten crickets. They're actually very nice. They have quite a nutty taste to them, you know.
And he was making some good points.
It's nothing new, really, because they've been doing this in Asia forever. It's only sort of Westerners, really, that'll give you that. If you don't know, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
So with the tour complete, it was time to go shopping.
Packing room.
There's your product, and that's what they see at the end of the day.
I'll take the lot. So what would normally eat that?
Bearded dragons, chameleons.
Now my mum. That's a locust in a tub.
Yeah.
Heard about a plague of these.
With my big shop complete,
It's like Parmesan.
to really maximise my chance of surviving in the apocalypse, I wondered if Pete had a hookup for something slightly more exotic.
Not quite a rad roach. Have you ever heard of a rad roach?
The raspberries.
Rad roach.
No. What's so special about it?
It's massive. Where does one find your tarantulas, your scorpions?
Oh, no. Do you know what? I don't think there's anywhere in the UK. I think you would have to probably get off to Asia for that.
So I plunged deep into the stranger parts of the internet and managed to find critters that weren't available in my country. And a few days later,
Something has arrived. That is just loose bugs. Okay. We've got scorpion, cockroach, whatever the hell this is.
I packed up the extra special bugs, and then the day of the testing had arrived, and so had my cook.
Hi. Bash down the door.
Oh, I bought a bag of things.
Lots of lovely things.
There's some bugs in there.
Online sensation and pun master extraordinaire, What Willie Cook, had been hard at work with my buggy ingredients.
So with the stuff that I've given you, we can make something out of it.
Yeah, I could make lunch out of a shoe.
Yeah, fine.
But this is bugs.
And with chef and sous chef together, it was time to introduce the third member of the kitchen team.
Our maitre c'. Come on.
Thanks to the brainiacs over the Hacksmith YouTube channel, I didn't have to survive an apocalypse and wait 200 years to get my very own pet rat roach.
Oh, Benny Hill music.
He's gonna be happy as cook. I'm not sure
Okay.
really how.
We're not going to be cooking him.
After all three of us had changed into our chef's uniforms, we had to get a scuttle on. But first, I had a little surprise for Will. So far, he'd been creating dishes with bugs from Peter, but it was time to introduce him to my new additions.
Okay, miscellaneous bugs. I've worked with these before.
You've got scorpions in there, millipedes. There you go.
Fucking hell. They don't smell good at all.
Just as like garnish.
Yeah. Scorpion on top.
When would they ever smell
I'm not going to
good?
eat that now.
With our esteemed taste testers due to arrive soon, it was cooking.
The red dye from Skittles was made from beetles. What?
Time.
Nah, don't fuck. Nah, don't fuck. Nah, don't. You know. Oh my god, I'm fucked. Oh my god, I could never eat
This was what I was doing last night. Some people like to go out.
Oh my god.
I haven't got any friends and I don't like going out. So this is a cricket mince XO.
That's a full cricket.
Yeah, go on.
That's nice.
Nice, there we go, lovely. This is brisket that's been made out of cricket. You can have it raw. Who ever heard of being killed by a bug? They put it back in. They're going to shut us down. What we can do here is toast lots of locusts. So if you want to put a bit of that olive oil in.
Yeah.
And a little bit. You don't need much oil when you're toasting off locusts in a pan. That's something I've worked out myself.
As me, Will and Radroach put the dishes together, our dinner guests began to arrive.
How? Like, what are you doing in life where you're just like, you know what? I'm gonna start cooking up these bugs. Let me see what happens. Like, why?
Make stuff useful.
First up, esteemed food critic, Great British Menu judge, and guy off the telly, Matthew Fort.
Well.
Next, Michelin star trained chef and recipe developer, Ben Slater.
That is a good skid mark.
Excellent skid mark.
And last but definitely not least, my family.
Can I get you anything to drink? I've got water, and that's it.
Afra, Tally,
Max got a
Mumsy. As we
beautiful
put on the
family.
final touches, there was just enough time for some speculation as to what they might be eating.
Does Max have a dad, chat? We might have to figure that out. Hey, Max, man, listen, no disrespect, gang. I love you, man. You need a stepdad? Let me know, man.
I know it's going to be something curious.
I hope we're not eating testicles.
Testicles? I don't know, Max. I don't know. That was crazy.
To start, burrata on a bed of minced cockroaches, cricket and peanut XO sauce, and topped with toasted mealworms.
Ah. Good Lord.
Bro, like, just that sequence alone is so cool. Like, who do they get to make
Eating
these,
testicles.
bro? Like this right here. Who, like, just the added sounds, the sound of the book hitting the table, the sound of the little topping getting squished down onto the food, like,
To start,
even the slide, the paper noise, like,
burrata on a bed of minced cockroaches, cricket and peanut XO sauce, and
you even hear the liquid of the sauce, dude.
burrata on a bed of minced cockroaches, cricket and peanut XO sauce, and topped
That's so cool.
with toasted mealworms.
Ah. Good Lord.
First course, sir.
Well, it looks like mozzarella so far, but I don't know what the brown bits are.
I have a feeling this is one of those dishes that looks a great deal worse than it tastes.
Hang on, I need my glasses now.
Initial reactions were positive, but how would it taste?
Deliciously crunchy.
That could be beetroot.
I think it is, Ellie.
Matthew was absolutely loving our concoction,
They go very, very well with that creaminess of the burrata.
and so was Ben.
The texture's pretty delicious. It's a nice plate of food.
And despite their skepticism,
I just don't trust it.
even the family were tucking in,
She's smashing in.
with the verdict on dish one a resounding thumbs up.
It's a really nice dish.
Delicious.
It was time for dish number two.
I think all this proves is that people from the UK don't have taste buds. I think that's all this proves.
Delicious.
Pulled locust tacos with a rhubarb and mole hot sauce and cockroach garnish.
Oh, hello.
Bridgie!
It's dinner and a show.
Tacos, love it.
Less of a generous portion, but
There's a earthiness coming from the meat.
Earthiness? Oh. Ugh. Oh. Oh, I've never heard somebody describe meat like that. What the fuck?
And it kind of lingers.
more of the brown stuff. It's sort of, there's something fishy about that, as in literal fish.
No one's ever said linger in a positive way. Oh yeah, your friend, he was lingering the whole night. What a great guy.
Pretty full on the flavouring here.
You can mask anything with a lot of hot sauce, though, is what you've done.
Not as good as a response for dish number 2.
Another smart uniform. It looks good.
Very much.
So how would our final dish fare? Up next,
Oh my God, there's actually legs on it.
cricket kofta with purple sprouting broccoli and wild garlic and scorpion pesto.
Some broccoli, you like broccoli?
They're sort of giant rabbit droppings. Well, kofta is usually made of lamb. I don't think that's lamb.
It's a really interesting dish, and I think it's tasty.
To be fair, that's quite meatball-like. It's not bad.
My apocalypse-proof dishes were mostly a success, but as a pièce de résistance, Will had created a special dish just for my family.
I've dehydrated a load of caterpillars that were very thirsty, blended them right down, and then made your basic chocolate and roulade.
An actual Colin the Caterpillar cake.
What?
A chocolate roulade which doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary, but it's made with blended up caterpillar and mealworm flour, thus making an actual Colin the Caterpillar cake.
Finally.
Chocolate! Oh, I love Colin the Caterpillar. Can I bite into that? It's only on a joke.
But still, they had no idea what they were actually eating.
No, there's nothing dodgy about this.
I know Colin when I see one.
So with everyone well fed,
So you're enjoying the grub.
I decided it was time to come clean with what everyone had been eating.
my
Any ideas of
God.
what you may have been eating today?
Some sort of animal.
And what better way to do it than to reveal my maitre c'?
Could we please bring him in?
Is it real?
Oh my
Bro,
God.
my mom
This
would
is
have freaked.
One of the things I ate.
You ate cricket,
I knew it.
mealworm, a locust, cockroach, scorpion, and that there is a actual Colin the Caterpillar cake made with caterpillar flour.
Oh, even that is not even alive. It gives me the creeps.
If you look at them in that form, you think, oh my God. But if you just leave them with food on the plate,
Bro, if you saw that big fucker in person, oh my God. Oh my God. My life is over. It's over. I don't know. I don't even know if I could squish that. That would literally be like killing a person. Oh,
the perfect modern food.
It's the potential future of protein, which is quite exciting.
You've been eating those legs. What is that?
This is a rad roach, and also my sous chef.
I like the hat.
You definitely wouldn't want to stroke a rad roach yourself after watching Amazon Prime's new show Fallout, and all the episodes are available to watch now by clicking the link in my description. Thanks again to Amazon Prime Video for sponsoring this video.
that was such a fire sponsored video. Like, if anybody can do this, bro, and make a hit out of it, it's fucking back, bro. That was big. Oh my God. 10 out of 10.